This year my spring decor slash summer decor kind of snuck up on me. I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do, but here I got this from TJ Maxx. I got two of these, one for this door and one for my other door. The other door doesn't really fit this because of how wide it is, but one of the really nice things about it is that these little roses, and they have another style of flower that they sell, but these flowers come off. They have like a styrofoam little stem here that's just wrapped around, and the whole thing comes right off. You can take this off and it's interchangeable, so all of these come off. There's no glue, there's no string, no sewing, nothing really holding them down other than them being wrapped around this. So I dismantled my second one. It has this little thing to hang. As you see, I'm just keeping this one here. So this is how this part looks, these giant roses. I just really like the coloring of them, the shading, and the way they look from far away. I dismantled this second one and I have it on my other door. So I took it apart and I just used 3 of the roses, and then I used the other 4 on my mantle. And I'll just show you how that looks. So here's the other one. As I mentioned, I just put the 3 roses here because it fits perfectly in that little glass piece. And then I'll show you here what I did to attach it. Just got a rope, some leftover rope from my rope shelf, and I attached the styrofoam pieces onto the rope like that. And it just hangs there. And then I attached it to the same little rope twine that it came with. I used the stem of one of the roses to secure this loop in order to attach it here, and then I just secured 2 more down here. And that is that. And it comes with 7 roses, so that allowed me to use the other 4 on my mantle. And here that is. So I just incorporated things that I already had around my house. This cross here, I got it from Burlington a while ago. This little apple where you can put things in it, I got this from the Goodwill a while back. And I figured with using clear things, so I just brought out some more glass items. This candle and a candle holder that I got from the Goodwill, and a matching one is over here on this side. And then I just used these jars that I painted over with a mixture of acrylic paint and baking soda in a previous video, and styled it like this. And that became the color palette for the spring. Probably going into the summer doing the same thing, because I don't anticipate changing this because I really like how it looks. But it's just a pretty neutral and like soft toned palette. And that jar there is I made with the acrylic paint and baking soda, same as this one, just lighten this paint a tad, I think. And then I use these little plaques. I'm pretty sure I got them from Marshall's. This Starburst probably came from Burlington. I'm not sure about that. But as you see, I just put the stems down into those jars for these 3, and then just place this rose right here. And that's the final look. And then on either side, I have my line art. So I did 2 additional pieces to match in this room with the ones that I have in another room. These are a little bit smaller, and I did the same style. I was gonna try to trace these out by hand, but I ended up using my projector. I know that makes it a lot easier. If you wanted to do something like this, the projector, of course, would work great, but if you needed to draw it by hand, it's not that hard, I don't think, because these lines are pretty basic, especially with this one, which I love. This little tulip, and then this rose over here goes with the theme. That was unintentional there, but this is a little more intricate, so these lines are harder to draw. I kind of changed it around from the original, and then I also added a leaf from a different rose. So there was one rose and I liked the top part, but on the second rose I liked the leaf. So I kind of interchanged them together, and I'll show you the original pieces that I found online that I drew these from. And then traced it over with a Sharpie. Laid the paper down on a piece of plywood, and then I just glued the edges of each of these little trimming boards around to make the frame. And if you want to see the full tutorial of how I did this, I made 3 others in larger sizes, and I show the full process there. So that video will be linked below if you are interested. So this is my spring decor at this time. Again, it will probably be also my summer decor. We'll see how motivated I am to change it. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.